Procrastination is defined as putting something off or delaying. Why do you think people do this? Why do you think the ego has put this into so many people's awareness? Why? Why would it be that the ego would use this form of energy? What would the purpose be? I wonder. To prevent us from moving forward into the more that we desire, the abundance that lies ahead for us, the opportunities that will be coming into our awarenesses. Procrastination prevents us from really tuning into more of the essence of who we truly are. Procrastination holds us back, plain and simple. Plain and simple. And when that energy of procrastination comes in our awareness, okay, we want to take a moment to stop. We want to grab our journals. And we really want to be able to not just ask for support, but really bring in support. Awareness is one of those magnetic ways of calling upon the universe and saying, something here just doesn't feel right, something just doesn't look right, something's just not working in my world. Why? What is the dominant thoughts I've been thinking, energy I've been feeling? What is the reason why what it is that I am wanting to see happen here isn't happening? Why do I feel blocked? Oftentimes it's procrastination. We think it's not perfect enough, this program we want to launch. We think it's not time yet to have this conversation about the things that we have been feeling on our heart or that those around us have been experiencing. Unworthiness is a very big part of it as well. We don't feel good enough, educated enough, guided enough. We don't feel enough in any way, shape, or form. And so what's the best thing for us to do? The ego says, stop, wait, hold off, don't worry about it, have somebody else take care of it, give it another week. One of the things that I have seen in the spiritual community as well is this procrastination of showing up in your gifts, showing up and even expanding upon your gifts, because I need to do further healing. There's more healing that I need to do. I haven't shifted enough energy. When you're in this mix long enough, the ego will use it against you as well. This procrastination of, I have to, fix me before I can go out and share me. But it is in those moments of awareness. It's in those moments of being guided to go inward that's the prime time to be sharing your experiences with others, being vulnerable about what you might be struggling with, being vulnerable about how you're seeing the energy of procrastination unfolding in your world and what it's around. There are so many people becoming more aware of it now more than ever. And the experiences that we've been having over the past months are being used as examples or excuses. That's what they want to call it, excuses. Well, we've been quarantining. We've not been able to go out. We've not been able to do very much. Everything's a slow process. People aren't willing to exchange. There's other things that people are focusing on. People are wanting to get these things in order before they start stepping into something else. It's all this awareness of not yet. Procrastination is what it feels like. Now is the time for us to really be taking that self-inventory of where things have been working, where they haven't been working, where we know we've been asked to step up, where we've been guided to invest our time and our energy, and why we're still not, months later, doing what it is we've been guided to do. What is the fear? You're going to be extremely surprised to hear. When I channeled with the guides this morning and said, all right, awesome, what is the fear? What's the primary fear that people are having? Is it a fear of failure? Nope. Is it a fear of investing monies into something that they don't feel they will get a return on? Nope. Is it a fear that they don't have enough to invest in, their programs, their coachings, their education in some way, shape, or form? Nope. The real reason that procrastination, one of the key reasons why procrastination is so evident, is the fear of success, the fear of expansion. Now, most people hear that and they go, what? I don't fear success. I welcome it. I don't fear expansion. I welcome it. Who doesn't want to be more, have more, expand more? Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to be successful? Many people. Many people fear success. Because what happens when you expand? When the light comes through as you're the vessel, okay, here we go. The universe holds massive light, and it is what we are seeking when we are asking questions, looking for direction, feeling disconnected. It's what we're seeking. Well, when the vessel, that is you, opens up, expands, and receives it, it has to come out. It has to be shared. When we have fear of not being smart enough or not being good enough, and it silences us, it takes the power away. We give our power away to the fear, and that light can't come through. When we have a fear of success, it's because we're going to be held responsible for the things that we are meant to share with other people. A fear of responsibility that I won't be able to keep up. I won't be able to, be vulnerable. People will see me as negative, or they'll see me as fearful, or they'll see me as something other than how I want to show up and be presenting myself. Vulnerable to inspire, vulnerable to motivate. Does this make sense? So the energy of procrastination is the first thing the ego is going to be using. All right, well, let's just wait then. You can almost hear the skid marks in your head. Let's just wait. Let's just hold on. Just hold on. Let's just put it off. We also fear the power and the impact that whatever it is we are asked to show up in, let's say it's Jackie's book, the power of the impact it's meant to have. Or the fear that it's not going to be as successful as we want it to be. And one of the things that I had to very much come into alignment with is the fact that the universe never asks us to do anything at all, for no reason at all, or for, a waste of space or a waste of energy. If the universe is giving you this idea, and it is, to expand your reach via, a blog or a post or a book or a live, many people get nervous about that. It's for a very big reason. The universe has its purpose for all things. And how could the universe not support your efforts? If you're feeling guided to put a book out, how can the universe not support that effort? How could it not be impactful? How could it not be successful? You're used by the universe. You're the vessel that houses the universe. How could it not be epic? One then turns to the ego and go, what do you got to say about that? What's your take on that? We came here to the earth plane for the contrast that would help us learn, gather information, new awarenesses, so that we could still come and make the impact because of the purpose we came here to make. We knew we would still be doing that. But the contrast we could consider as little obstacles or little challenges to try and steer us off course. But ultimately, if we recognize them as what they are, blasting right through them. Because each time we do, we feel more powerful. There's more pride in oneself. There is nothing greater than seeing a labor of love, or, a big, huge project come to fruition after months or years or, painstaking hours putting something together. There is nothing that gives us more satisfaction than seeing the light that we created shine brightly. But the ego can't see your future, so it doesn't have a bead on what that looks like. Spirit does, and Spirit's what keeps us going. Spirit is what is keep patient and recognize the energy and stay in awareness and move through this. Spirit is what is constantly cheerleading us on, where the ego is attempting to just keep us safe. Step back, wait a little longer. One of the things that I believe wholeheartedly, one of my beliefs is that what is meant for me will always be for me. No one can come and make my impact. There's no one here on the planet that can do what Jackie came here to do. And there's no one on the planet that can do what you came here to do. Nobody. But if I don't step fully into my light, I'm going to become dissatisfied. When I am not stepping into my purpose, I become separated. My purpose is connected to my soul. I become separated. And as I become more separated, meaning here's the light, and the more that I start going away from the light, the less happy I am, the less full of love I am, the less blissful it feels, the less connected it feels, the lack of guidance that I'm receiving. And when that happens, the only person I'm hurting is me. I'm the only one feeling that lack. But it's in those moments of awareness of feeling so yucky that we say something has to give. I don't like to feel this way. No, because you're accustomed to this. This is your essence. This is who you are. And this is always, without fail, constantly calling you back towards it.